everyone, RSKOS here, and welcome back to another Minecraft live stream. Yay! Apologies for last night's lack of live stream. I'm doing it tonight instead because something very great happened last night for me and a lot of other people. I graduated from high school. Yay! Enough said about that though. I still feel stressed over that, even though it's over. I don't know why. Hey Tyler. Right in time. So this live stream, I'm going to start working on the other end of this giant mountain range. This is going to be the highest point over here above this area. So now I'm going to start working on the lower area so I can get the area around that lake done. Preferably, as well as so I can start working on this glacial valley over here. And between last week and last live stream and this one, I had a great idea. Okay, you and your Sim Street. Anyway, I had a great idea for a dungeon idea I want to do in this area. You might see that there's an extra little area between the lake, castle, and random area that I'm still working on an idea for. This is going to be a giant... Well, envision this. This is a giant valley with a very shallow lake all across the bottom here, and giant straight up stone walls all the way around it. And then imagine in the middle of this, almost suspended above the valley, and think of like stony crags. Imagine suspended above this valley is like a complex of various platforms and puzzles. And imagine flying from platform to platform with the elytra. That's going to be an idea for a dungeon in this area. I love the idea, and I want to go through with it, which is why I'm going to hurry up and do this lake part 2. I think that's going to look so cool. Oh, I've been playing my new Switch. I got Breath of the Wild on it. That's the only game so far, though, and I still have to download YouTube. I'm looking into recording software for the Switch, too, because as soon as I get it, guess what LP is coming to my channel as soon as I get it. It may be a while, actually. I haven't even found the YouTube app on the Switch yet. You know, there's one in Wii U. I felt like I just gave it like a massive word dump by accident. Oops. Yeah. I just gotta look into some recording software. I'm really hoping they'll have some already on it like they do in PS4, but that's probably not gonna be the case. Yeah. I might have to actually look into getting proper recording software, which honestly I'm overdue to do that anyway, but honestly, I'm probably going to want to wait till I get my own computer, admittedly. Also, this is not taking as long to outline as I thought it. What the freak is wrong with... Actually, I'll work with that. I can work with that. This looked a little too jarring for a moment, but no, because you know what I'm thinking? This is going to be like a glacial lake formed at the end of a glacial valley, so you know what? If that's too sharp, then this is just going to simply be the edge of the valley. Or far end of the valley. Ow. Man, I gotta say I'm loving the Switch. It took an hour or two to get used to, but now that I'm used to it, oh boy. And also, yay, I can finally play Breath of the Wild in my room. Like, in a bed. The only console I've ever been able to play in a bed before has been any portable game like my 3DS or my GameCube, which is surprisingly more portable than you think it is. And I guess I could do my N64 too, but that's in another room entirely, and I haven't really made myself move it. like that. I don't know if this is for sure or not. I imagine it is though. There's a handle on the back of the GameCube. That must have meant for that to be portable, at least in some sense, you know? Not like, okay, play it on a car trip or anything, but, you know, like, easy to move. I don't think I've ever seen any other console, other than obviously the Switch, with being portable in mind, you know? But the GameCube sure works portable. Actually, that would make a good Switch game, wouldn't it? Now that I think about it, I think I actually have that on Wii, but I don't think I ever really played it. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna be looking for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe soon too. That game has me intrigued now. That game has me very intrigued. Creepy voice activate. I was just saying, when I got home yesterday after I had dinner with my relatives and they left, I passed out. Just quite frankly. From exhaustion, from heat, from a sudden drop in stress after giving that speech, I pretty much passed out. So that happened. Do I want to... No, I don't think I want a giant wall here, actually. Not on this side. Get rid of the wall. I'm gonna get rid of that wall. This side is gonna be where the castle town is, so it's probably gonna need to be a little more level. I don't really want the water to come all the way up to the grass's edge here anyway, so there's gonna be a little cliff anyway to make it look better. No kidding. I didn't actually get to sleep until 12 o'clock, but... Oh boy, when I was finally got a chance to sleep, I quite literally passed out. Like, from everything but what you should go to sleep from. But hey, we're finally done, and I don't have to stress over the freaking speech anymore. Still gotta stress over the driving test, but I don't gotta stress over the speech anymore, which, personally, I consider that the worst of the two. I destroyed too much wall. Okay, whoops. Too much wall destroyed. Trying to get my earpiece in here right. I'm listening to music like usual. Why did my Elytra just activate? Okay, you know what? Actually, bye. Bye, Elytra. Bye, Felicia. I'm not doing that meme. Nope, not happening. Now here's the question. How high do I want this mounting to be? Actually, wait. First, let me fix this earpiece. And second, you know what? First, let's get rid of this water. Actually, yeah. And second, we're gonna work on blowing out the lake some more, shall we? And you know what? The controlled explosions are good and all. But honestly, I think for what we're doing here, I need some TNT. I'll do it the good old-fashioned way. Bellfish? Oh, okay. Wait, what? I don't know what that meant. What? I fell out of the loop. Let's see how big a 4x4 of TNT does. How big a 4x4? I English. Derp. That was pitiful, actually. Okay, but that's a pretty good... Actually, no, let's go deeper. More TNT! More! I've got a little TNT mad already, haven't I? I had too much sweet tea before this recording. You can tell. Too much sweet tea with extra sugar. Oh, okay. Actually, hey, the TNT texture in this texture pack, the top of it actually doesn't look all that bad. I see an obscure design for my LP world. I actually probably won't do that because explosions. My upgrade may be off, but TNT very much still explodes and destroys things. And lightning can set off TNT. I know this from experience. Yeah, I can't wait for Splatoon 2 to come out soon as well. And, of course, Minecraft Switch. That'll be interesting, because I think that's going to be in the same level as PS4 and Xbox One Minecraft. But with one major difference. It'll be portable. This should get us a good depth for the lake. I hope. It always goes everywhere but where I need it to. Okay, yeah, that's a perfect depth. Now I'm just gonna kind of spread the TNT everywhere. More TNT! I'm glad my PS4 is pretty good. Here we go! Boom! That did a little bit. How's this map looking? Oh yeah, it's 10 good chunks. Good. What am I saying? Good chunks. That's coming out all kinds of wrong. Oh, that reminds me too. Last time we live streamed, me and G were working kind of in ice. Oh, excuse me. Kind of an ice sheeting around the waterfall over here. And I did a little bit more work on that off screen myself. I'm not so sure about the final design. Also, I plan to do some more terraforming around here too. This kind of looks better from a distance. You're not going to be able to really get up close and see it, because this is a sheer cliff here. The closest you can get is here. And if you get so close that you see it, that means you're off the edge of the cliff. And like, even a quarter of the way down, that would have been deadly. So, yeah. Here's where I actually wouldn't mind the electric all that much. Yeah, starting tomorrow, hopefully, I'm gonna start spamming my recordings. I haven't done any new recordings just yet. But tomorrow, I'm gonna start recording Minecraft and Final Fantasy out the wazoo. I missed the TNT. You know what? Forget this TNT stuff for now. I'm gonna work on getting rid of the grass right now. Actually, no. The TNT is much better. Forget what I just said. That cleared out so much more. But I'm gonna use the TNT to get rid of most of the blocks and then use the end crystals to kind of smooth it out. And then I'm just gonna go in my hand and smooth whatever's out that the end crystals couldn't. I'm hoping I can find some way to record on Switch soon. Because if that's the case, Zoda LP coming your way. Online Mario Kart 8 Deluxe coming your way. And Splatoon coming your way. Which, by the way, online on the Switch for now seems to be free. It's not going to be that way in fall, because I already got the message saying it wouldn't by fall. But for now, it still seems to be free. So that's nice. Kind of sucks that they're gonna give people the experience and then take them off. Okay, now I'm gonna start kind of just, I guess, doing the edge area. Let's go down 1, 2, 3. 4 blocks is a good starting point. Freaking water. Water may not be my best outlining tool. Whoa! Oh, cool. I might look at that later. I'm sure that's gonna be going for a while, won't it? Wrong level, whoops. It's a 24-hour live stream? Holy. Wait, are you able to look up live streams later on Twitch, or will that, or are they gonna post that to another channel or something? You know, like after they've ended. Oh. Well, in that case, it's gonna be going on for a long time still, isn't it? I might go check it out on Twitch and my PS4 later. That's in that. I hope they add to the Switch at some point. This actually isn't going to be too long of a live stream. It may not even be a full hour, because honestly, I'm so a little exhausted from yesterday, I'm not going to lie. And on top of that, I really want to try out my Switch in my bed, I'm not going to lie. Then I actually do want to look at that live stream you just mentioned. You've piqued my interest, Tyler. But I want to get some heavy progress done here. Yeah, that's gonna be a good spot for the valley. I think I'm gonna have this valley here kind of just slowly slope upward, while the other cliffs surrounding it either slope up faster, or honestly, they're probably just gonna start a little higher. But yeah, everything's gonna start just slowly sloping up at about the same pace, but just higher walls, until it gets to a point where the lower valley is near glaciers, while the mountains around here start to become covered in snow. And it's largely gonna be out of sight from the edge. Okay, good. I do go to his channel. I'm not subscribed to him, but I do go to his channel occasionally. What the freak? Okay, that took me off guard. Well, back to more, end crystal blasting, I guess. Yeah, that'd be kind of nice. Oh, whoops, I missed more comments. Oh, there's 3 people now. I didn't even notice. Derp. I need to look at the chat more often. Was there something? Yeah, I must have missed that. Whoops. If you could you make me a world edit mod? That'd be nice. That way I wouldn't have to blast all this or build all this up from scratch. I'm joking, of course, but yeah, that would be nice, admittedly. I know. I know. Although there did used to be mods in console, at least for Minecraft and PS4. It was before the big biome update. What was that, a year and a half ago now? But I think a little while after that, they cut mod service to PS4, so you can't get them anymore. It wasn't anything special though, it was just like, I know a couple of Lucky Block mods, as well as something that added in the new biomes early. And that's pretty much it. "17. Just graduated yesterday, actually. Derp. Whoops. I don't know why I said derp. Ignore that. Why did I think I just graduated was a derp moment? What? Glad you noticed that, I didn't. I think I just say derp so often now that I just kind of say it without realizing. That's not a good habit to make, actually. Oh, moderator. Think about it, are there even any moderator controls on PS4? I don't even know if there are. Hold on, I want to look into something real quick. Don't mind me. I'm just actually kind of curious about something. Okay. Ignore me, I'm back. I've never actually looked into that stuff. Now that I think about it, I actually should kind of investigate that on my own sometime. Normally I kind of just start live stream and go. Derp. I'm breaking that habit. And we're just about at 30 minutes, so I'm gonna just go ahead and switch gears now to something else. We've been working on... Honestly, I'm just gonna clear my inventory and replace stuff. So, up to this point, we've been pretty much working on this lake. Now, I want to start working on the environment for the giant... I'm just gonna go with wind-themed dungeon area. How big is this going to be compared to the map? Not that big. It'll be interesting. Oh, and around the edges here, I think in this area, Tyler, you still in the comments? You know in Breath of the Wild where the, Kakarika village is, you know, that kind of area? I think I kind of want to make that what this little extra triangle at the north part is. Also, the triangle shape is unintentional. That just happened to happen. That's not a reference. I could say it is. Hey Tyler. Did you catch the part I was saying about this area being kind of like the area around Kakariko Village in Breath of the Wild? That's when I make this little extra area in between the castle, wind dungeon area, and ocean. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go for a full hour here. We'll just see what happens. I'm already getting a little exhausted from talking. And that, ignore that. Yeah, I think I predicted correctly when I've been thinking, okay, day after graduation, I'm gonna get sick. After 4 years of perfect attendance, gonna get sick after graduation. I think that's come true. Honestly, that speech I had to give last night was probably the most I've ever talked at school. Ever. And I never want to do it again. Quite frankly. Although a lot of people certainly did congratulate me on that, so I guess it was good. I guess. I still didn't feel comfortable with it, but others did, apparently. So, okay. Let's just say I'm not used to public speaking, and I don't want to be used to public speaking, and then leave it at that, okay? So what I'm doing right now is going to be the outer edge of the wall. It's going to be like a kind of steep, but still sloping wall around the edge of here, but then in the actual valley itself, it's going to be a much steeper wall. You know, kind of like the straight up cliff faces over there at the far end of the mountain. But rather than snow, it's going to be very craggy and kind of humid in a way. It's going to be kind of hard to describe. But I feel like once I kind of start on the bottom of it, you'll get an easier picture. Which, by the way, to make it easy on myself, I'm going to just put a layer of water over the floor of this and let all this grass turn to dirt. Because honestly, I think that's going to be the best solution for how to make the bottom look. Plus, I don't think a dirt floor underneath the water will actually look all that bad. There we go, lined up with the lake edge, and boom. And I'm extending the firewall all the way to the border here, because there's nothing past this point, obviously, on the map. And I don't plan to have anything on this far side of this valley either, so I'm just going to extend the map's edge straight up to here. Now, where do I want to start the slope, and how high do I want it to go? I need it to go decently high, so maybe... It's already one... How about 4 blocks at a time? And I'm just gonna work with this kind of one area for right now and just get a feel for how high I want it. And after I get this kind of feel for how high I want it and just do the wall all the way down, up and down probably, that's probably where I'm gonna end the stream. But not just yet, of course. Substitute block for step coding is grasped. Because why not? Hey, was that 4 blocks or did it glitch? It glitched, okay. Yeah, I kind of want to give it the illusion from the outside here, especially around this lake area, that you can tell it is a mountain range here, but it's not as high or as impressive as the one over there. And I want to make it so there's nothing to make you believe that there's a giant empty valley in the middle. You know, I'm kind of going for a very illusionist area here. You could say, like I want to make it so the only way you can tell there's a giant opening here is either from within, like from flying. From within the valley itself, obviously, or maybe from certain points in the map, like maybe the mountain over here, or maybe the top of the volcano. I don't think either is close enough, really, to say. Like, that's not going to be high enough over there where that mountain is, and that volcano isn't going to be close enough, I don't think. Let's actually just get to the top of it real quick and see. Nope, you can't even see it. It's not even loaded in. What about from... That's not gonna be high enough either. Whoops, my thing dropped. Oh, well, I'm getting kind of tired of listening to my music right now anyway. You know what? Honestly, I might just do a separate wall and not just bring it up and down. I might just bring this up and then just bring the other wall up with it, like separately. That way I can get some variation. In fact, why don't I do that once I get this up and going? I think that'd be a good idea. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I'm going to be working on the auto sugarcane farm tutorial and the semi-automatic poaching tutorial. And I'm also going to be experimenting around in just a creative redstone test world, not recording obviously, but I'll be experimenting around with ways to maybe mass produce potions. Okay. Honestly, I'm just gonna go ahead and... Did I not extend this all the way out ever? I just went like 5 minutes without talking, didn't I? Whoops. Okay, back to building. I was just kind of focusing on outlining my wall here. The inner wall, anyway. I think I'm gonna do different variations in height of the wall based on how close they come together. I think that'll also make it easier on me creating the wall too, because it won't make it. It'll help do the job of not making it totally uniform. Which I think would be pretty good. See ya. Sorry, I didn't even see the comment. Wait, blue? Wait, what? Tyler, what'd you... I'll ask him. Next stream, I'll ask him what he meant by blue. Blue, I'm going to bed. Or blue. Boo. B-U-E. What? How did I misread that as blue? What the freak? Well, I'm just gonna pretend that didn't happen. I never misread anything. Derp. I need to stop saying derp. And more building. I'm probably only gonna go for maybe another 10, maybe even 5 minutes or so, because I'm getting quite tired myself. Oh, and for anyone still watching or watching this later, yes, I graduated yesterday, and no, this live stream is not as part of celebration for graduation. I'm going to be posting my own videos tomorrow in celebration. And they're not going to, while they're going to be Minecraft, yes, they're going to be separate from my other series. I'm not telling you what, though. It'll be a surprise. Just know that it'll be something I think most people might be interested in seeing. And no, it's not my face. Most people who know me already know my face. And honestly, that's most people who watch my streams so far. Also, does this show up on the map any? Oh, it does a little, LB. Wow, doing it up 5 by 5 blocks instead of by 4 really makes a difference in height. It should be enough though in terms of height. Let's see, what level is this already at? 34. And what level is it normally at? 18. And there's going to be some areas where it's going to get quite wide. So that might allow for some larger spires, I feel. Or spires. Larger cliffs. And of course I gotta rough this up with some cobblestone, and what other blocks could I use actually? Let me just experiment real quick. Actually, cobble may not look very good because of the texture pack, so I need to find something else I can kind of mix in between. Gravel? Oh yeah, gravel would work. What else? Maybe bedrock, actually. I could see mixing bedrock in. I'll have to experiment with that on my own. I'm gonna kind of get this wall finished and then end the stream. Yeah, that would be the height for like this kind of section wall where it's this narrow together, but you can tell it's kind of expanding over here and over here. I'm gonna just take a quick look from down here. Aside from those edges looking odd for obvious reasons, that's a decent height. And obviously it's gonna get higher in areas like this where I take it up another level entirely. I'm not totally sure how it's going to work here at the back. I think I'm liking this style better of how I'm kind of just, rather than like making sure it's the exact same distance, just doing each wall separately and kind of ending it where it is. In fact, I think I'm gonna do that from now on over here at the volcano area. I'd always been measuring this out block per block on each level. That gets very tedious, and it admittedly looks a little too cubic. So I might switch up the style. I'm not gonna redo anything I did here already, obviously, but I might kind of blend it a little more. Make it look a little more natural before I actually, really get to smoothing this stuff out. Anyway, whoever just joined the chat, or comments, or just started watching the stream, sorry, but your timing is pretty bad, because I'm about to end the stream, sorry. But yeah, thanks for everyone who watched the stream, and thank you all for watching. I've been RSKOS, and be tuned in tomorrow or over this coming week for all the new content I'm about to, well, not new content, but all the content I'm about to get ready to release for the start of summer. Anyway, I've been RSKOS, and I will see you next time. Later. I just ended the recording. I just started recording thinking, whoops. Out of instinct, I double tapped the record button, which is my how I stop my recordings. That's not how I stop recordings.